There are many cool things about the Houston Museum of Natural Science. For instance, where else do you get to have breakfast with a bunch of dinosaurs?
So today is one of the events that we've done annually. It's a very special event, and it's called Breakfast with Bob. And so we have this sort of a dinosaur or paleo-friendly family event where Dr. Bacher comes in and gives a lecture. But the important thing is it's a little bit different. Instead of showing slides, typically, he does drawings. And of course, if the children can answer questions about the particular animals, they get to take one of Dr. Bacher's drawings home.
Hey, this is the way this works. It's a slight variation on what we've done before. Sorry to have missed you last year. Inside a Dimetrodon head, cleaning up the inside of its brain. It's Willie, you'll see it shortly. Anyway, I've got 16 posters which I've drawn of famous animals that are in your home. It's really your home. You put it together, you know, raise some money. Many of you are docents. How many of you have given tours at all? A bunch, yeah.
Which I think is something that is a very special thing, and there's not that many of them out there. And so it's a really great souvenir. And so if you know your fossils, you know your dinos, and you can answer questions on the particular thing that's being drawn, then you get a chance, a very good chance, of taking that thing home.
Now just to check with the adults, how many of you adults knew this was a reading period? Sure. One.
This is a paleo festival, and this is one that's it's geared to being very family friendly. So we have breakfast, so we provide breakfast for the patrons. They get a chance to hang out and meet and greet Dr. Bacher, and I bring in all of our paleo staff, so you get to see the lab preparators, and you get to talk to our field diggers and things like that. And we also have crafts, and of course all the crafts are related in some way to either earth science or paleontology. So one of the crafts they did, we do 3D printing, and this was one that we did earlier, and this is actually a fossil that we own. So we scanned the fossil and we shrunk it down and made it into a refrigerator magnet. And of course they have to prepare it and clean off all the supporting matrix and all of that. And so they get to take home an excellent replica of an amphibian, a Texas amphibian that we've excavated at our Permian site that's called Diplocaulus. So we have those, and then of course we also have brought those specimens that aren't on display in the museum yet. They're stored in the back, but we bring those to the front, and so people actually got to see the original Diplocaulus specimen that we have, and then of course they get to take home a cast. Of course, this is a very exciting event. We do this every year, and this is leading up to something very special. And of course, what's leading up to is hopefully starting next year, 2018, which we're very close to the end of the year at this point, we will be building a display lab. So a lot of the stuff that we sort of do in the dark corners behind the eyes of a viewing public, where we prep fossils and work with the fossils on some of our research and some of the things we do, we will be bringing that out into the open. So we'll have a hands-on lab that people can actually see what we're doing and have an opportunity to walk around and get a really close look at some of the fossils. And instead of just seeing things that are on display, which are gorgeous and wonderful and awe-inspiring, it's sort of like making sausage. You sort of get to see what goes into the process of doing that. So you get to actually see the fossils as they're found in the field. So what they look like before they've been prepared and before they've been put on display.
For Day Trips, this is Randall Williams.